Well, basically, Smallz, Mr. Magma 2, well, it's a prequel to Mr. Magma, or sequel, should I say, to Mr. Magma, the original. Mr. Magma comes from, when you think of magma, what you think of? You think of lava, hot shit, right? So, you know, my homie back in the day when I was in Philly, he was like, yo, Zeke, my nigga, I used to go by Zeke P. He's like, yo, Zeke, you spitting that hot shit, you spitting that magma, you feel me, that lava. I'm like, yeah, magma. That kind of do ring a bell to it. Like, you got a little catch, like Mr. Magma. You know what I'm saying? A lot of little, you know, the Jones back in the day, they try to, you know, make it be a play on word like Mr. Magnum or some shit like that. Cause I used to say that in the bars too. Like, I was just giving heavy bars. Like, that's how Philly artists do. Like, you could do your research on Google. But I'm a Virginia artist all the way. But that's how I got the title Mr. Magma. Just came with it, kept running with it. Well, the artwork is, it's like a depiction of me on a chair, on a crown, on the king crown, simply because, you know, I feel like I'm the king where I'm at. I feel like nobody's in my lane, nobody's really fucking with me, to be frank with you. I mean, I represent Northern Virginia by way of uptown Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? I got that VA to PA movement on lockdown. Whenever you say VA to PA, you think of Zeke Pablo, Zeke P. You know what I mean? I got homies in Pittsburgh, like, they all know about me. Philly, of course, Virginia, 757, VA Beach, Richmond. So it's like, yeah, I'm basically stating that shit, like, ain't nobody fucking with me. I'm in the crown's chair right now, you know what I'm saying? Then I also put RP Don, that's my pop. He passed away when I was 17. So that really, like, he really, for real, like, he really inspired me to do this. Like, I wouldn't even be doing none of this shit if it wasn't for, the, you know, my pops above, you know, who passed away. He kind of like, ever since he died, because that was like my best friend, like, music kind of took over. That was like my, you know, my medicine to recuperate from just everyday stresses, you know what I mean, life, you know what I mean, in general. And then him dying. So I put RP Don, Free AJ, that's my cousin, he locked down, Free AJ, you know what I'm saying? And actually, it started out as a mixtape. I just threw it out. Me and DJ Victorious linked up sometime last year, and we dropped the mixtape. Mixtape did what it did. You know, I had a couple hot singles on there. It Is What It Is, It Is What It Is, better known as It Is What It Is. Bubbling right now, crazy. Had a track with Young Mo called Clock In, and I had a track called Dream. I Got a Dream like Martin Luther King. So I got them singles on there. I just really threw it out, and then I re-released it as an album just to monetize, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's about making money in this. If you ain't making money off of it, like, it's not really a career, you understand what I'm saying? So I was like, let me just, you know, take my little buzz and, you know, my little fan base I do have and monetize it. Why not? And then make it bigger and bigger as I go, you know what I mean? Honestly, I didn't want to give everybody, I didn't want to oversaturate myself. I just gave, you know, a couple records to appeal to different markets, you know, different types of people. You know, I got a street record, you know what I'm saying? It Is What It Is, turn up for the strip clubs, shit like that. You know what I mean? I got a sentimental record, you know, Clock In, where I'm talking about, you know, my pops and my mother being on, you know, drugs and shit like that. That's a whole nother story. You feel me? Like, I got records for every scenario, every situation, so I just wanted to, you know, put out the right amount of music for the right type of people, connect to the right people, and get it popping. The track list, actually, I put it together alongside my manager, Johnny, from Uptown. You know, he was telling me, you know, yo, man, that first record, first song on that motherfucker need to be Mr. Magma, It Is What It Is. You know, it is what it is. Like, that's like my biggest single right now. Like it's going kind of crazy. Like, motherfuckers fucking with it. Like, it's definitely doing numbers niggas from my town ain't never really did, you hear me? And it's only gonna get crazier, you feel me, as I progress in the game. So it's like, you know, he said it is what it is, definitely need to be number one. And as far as everything that followed, you know, just banger after banger after banger. But that's why I started it like that. Me and Johnny put the track list together, total. As far as the sequence of the, you know, the flow of the album, well, you know, the first record, I'm more so just turning up and having fun, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, I put a play on it called It Is What It Is. You know, my nigga from down here in Atlanta, he actually like put me on to the whole idea of it. He just never executed it. So I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Did that, and you know, we just turned up. Like, so the first few records of the whole album, it's more so like dedicated to the trap, dedicated to the turn up the bitches. Then as I progress through the album, I'm actually getting back in my Philly bag, and I'm talking sentimental. I'm talking about, you know, my past, you know, my mother being on drugs, my father passing away when I was 17, you know, getting shot, you know, shot at, stabbed, shit like that, like actually opening up and more so approaching the hip hop, you know, the hip hop style. Like I'm actually like rapping, you feel me, as opposed to just, you know, turning up with a dope ass beat. So that's how the album, you know, that's the whole dynamic of the album. I mean, as far as like the first record that I really, you know, that really stands out to me on the whole project, it definitely have to be Clockin'. You know what I'm saying? Like that's more so the record not many people really tune into. Cause, you know, more so I'm talking about my life. Like I'm really talking about, you know, how I came up, you know what I'm saying, in Northern Virginia, then, you know, my move, my transition to Philly, shit like that. Like I'm actually talking about, you know, my life on that joint. You understand what I'm saying? It's real sentimental. I got VA's Young Mo on there from Alexandria. You know what I mean? He doing his thing. Me and him just went ham on it, just spit that real shit, spit that real pain, you feel me? And go clock in, you know what I mean? Stop and they watch while we clock in. We clock out, working every day, grinding nonstop, you know what I mean? Just going in, like spitting that real rap, that real pain shit. So that's still definitely the one that stands out the most. That's actually the record that got the first, that was the first time I heard myself on the radio with that record actually. So that definitely was a standout record to me. Another record, you know, definitely, you know, we got to get into It Is What It Is, or It Is What It Is, you know, to be grammarly correct. You know what I'm saying? That's just the record that really, I would say that's the record that probably got me here, you know, it's, you know, where I'm at in my career. Like, I got a lot of money off that song, you know, got a lot of clout, got a lot of recognition. Industry connects off that one record. And like I said, it is what it is. Like, it's funny because, you know, it's like a down south type record, and I'm a northern, I'm a northern artist, so it's like a lot of motherfuckers be confused when they see me talking about it is what it is, you know what I mean? But it's like my nigga from Atlanta, cause I've been fucking with Atlanta, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, the nigga designer say he got bras in Atlanta, I really got bras in Atlanta, I've been out here. My boy DJ, he actually came up with the idea, but he never wanted to execute it because he thought it'd be like silly or dumb. I'm like, nigga, half the songs on the motherfucking radio silly and dumb, boy. Like, you better just do that shit. He never wanted to do it, so I said, you know what? Fuck it, it is what it is. Like, I did it my damn self. It was an accident. I didn't even mean to do it. Ended up doing it. You know what I mean? SM, shout out SM from Beat Mechanic. He sent me the beat. I said, yeah, I got to do this. So, went in the booth, murdered that shit. That whole joint was off the top too. Like, niggas think like I wrote that shit because it was so successful or whatnot, but that was all off the brain, like on my pop grave, man, for real. But that's definitely a standout record to me as well. As far as another record, I probably have to say Dream. I got a dream kind of like Martin Luther King. You know, me and Young Money YAWN from Norfolk, VA, we did that, put it on the mixtape. VA, you know, they reacted to it, they fuck with it crazy. Then I re-released it, solo version. Like, that's what I plan on doing with most of my songs that was on the mixtape. I'm just re-releasing them and monetizing them on iTunes and all that, getting all that bread. But that was definitely a record that stood out to me too, cause it's just like the beat, my nigga. Like, I really jumped in on my Philly bag, like spitting that shit, like with that flow and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to study Meek Millie when he was coming up and shit like that in North Philly, and everybody was on their DVD era shit rapping with bars. That's what Dream does. Like, if you go listen to the record, and that's another joint that's about to pop too. Like, niggas low key sleeping on that. That joint coming up too. We gonna do a video for that too. But yeah, that's definitely another one. You know what I mean? Dream, like Martin Luther King. Oh yeah, shout out to Source too. They was gonna post that joint. All hip hop actually jumped on it. They wasn't feeling the whole Martin Luther King reference. You understand what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't mean no disrespect to Martin Luther King. He was a civil rights leader. Like, he one of the reasons why me and all my niggas, we still around. We doing what we doing, you know? It's a blessing. God is good. We came a long way, but it's just an analogy, man. It's just a comparison, you feel me? When I say I got a dream like Martin Luther King. That's to do what I love to do. You feel me? This music shit, it's more than just a check for me. Like, it's more than just money. Like, this shit is, like, really my life. Like, if I didn't have music, I don't know what the fuck I would do. Like, I'd probably be upstate somewhere, locked down, like, doing some crazy shit, for real. And one more record that stands out to me on Mista Magma 2, the album, probably have to be Panda PLUSH. Yeah, Panda PLUSH. Don't mistake it for Panda, though. Panda. I fuck with that record. But now I got a song called Panda PLUSH. Basically, you know, it's a weed song. You feel me? For all my stoners out there, we do smoke good. We do smoke on that loud every other day, you hear me? We highly lifted, mentally, physically, all type of ways. So, yeah, Panda PLUSH was a dope record. You know what I mean? I had a dope singer on the hook. You know what I mean? Gave her that shine, you know what I mean? It's only right. I feel as though it's my duty to help others that's on their grind from VA. No matter where they from, but really Virginia, because Virginia kind of got a fucked up rap scene right now. So, you know, it's a couple niggas doing their thing, but, you know, as far as like that new young nigga coming out, I don't really see anybody for real, like, in my lane, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm really doing this shit. Like, we putting this thing together, and it's working out good, you know? God is good, for real. Money blessings. It's only my third mixtape out of my whole career. Like, I've been actually rapping since a young boy, like probably 17, 18, battling, but I never really took it serious. I just recently started taking this rap shit serious, like 2 years ago. Like, you know, as far as like putting actual budgets into dope videos and releasing them and, you know what I mean, traveling with it. You gotta travel with this music, you understand me? But it'd definitely be that it's my third project, like, because I've been doing it for so long. Many fans think like I got more projects out. It's only my third, but I got many more to come though, understand what I'm saying? I'm just really banging out these dope records, you know, really learning how to formulate a song properly and shit like that. But I'm definitely like, you know, feeling the success of one of my records. And we about to drop another record too called Spider-Man. Be on the lookout for that. That joint going crazy in the clubs as well. So yeah, you already know, man, 7-0 Trey, Zeke Pablo. You know what I'm saying? We out here with DJ Smallz, you feel me? Mista Magma 2, that's the new wave. Mista Magma 3 coming soon. And Mr. Who 2 coming soon. You know what I'm saying? First mixtape was Mista Magma. Second was Mr. Who, just to let niggas know who I am. Third was Mista Magma 2. And that's the one I released. And it's just a blessing, man. Like, we already getting ROIs on this joint. It's the third mixtape, you feel me? But it says I actually put in work with this shit. I actually been putting in work, man. Like, I was really that nigga. You know, you go to New York, Smalls, and, you know, you see niggas selling their CDs and shit like that. Like, yo, boom, 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 $5. You know, they try to get 10. If they can't get 10, they be like 5. They can't get 5. They try to get whatever they can get, you feel me? I was really that nigga. I was really that guy going to Philly, going to Delaware, New York, LA, you feel me, Texas, just hustling my CDs, you feel me? Many niggas telling me this, telling me that. At the end of the day, my nigga, you gotta do this shit on your own, bro. You feel me? It's all a learning experience. You ain't gonna learn it unless you try, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna win unless you try. So you gotta try to do it. You gotta be in it to win it and at least attempt, you feel me? And the best way to learn is trial and error, my nigga. That's the best way to learn. I've been selling CDs, like, making decent money, like $400 or $500 a night. But, nigga, it's a digital era now, you feel me? Everything technology, man. Everything Spotify, you know what I mean, YouTube, iTunes. So I just started, you know, doubling up on my hustle, putting my shit up on there, and you know, niggas is eating off it, yeah. It is what it is.